against Real Madrid?
Always have been and always will be. When you say Real Madrid, in this competition, always a big game.
Is it the game inside that motivates you the most?
No, it's special for me. Of course it is. Many times as a football player manager. But this doesn't count. Count is what you have to do to win tomorrow. And we have to judge something. We have not done really good in Bernabeu. The result was really good. And counting where you play, against the opponent you play, it's more than fine. But you have to perform a little bit better. Today we had the last training. We will talk about that and go for it.
Hi, Pep. Last year the questions would have been about whether your team had the mentality to win the Champions League. Could they do it? Could they get over the line? Obviously, you've answered those questions. So before a big game like this, do you feel like the pressure's off? Do you sense that for the players the pressure is off a little bit?
I hope no. You need that pressure, feel that pressure, and that you don't want to lose the game. If you think, okay, we have done it already, we will not have this piece of hunger, you know, to compete against the teams. So it's true that the fact that we won it, we feel better all the season, comfortable, but you have to take the right energy. I think our people at home will help us a lot. So we sold out everything, and we need a lot of noise. We need a lot of presence of them, especially in bad moments, because what I said before the game in Madrid, so again, you are 90 minutes all the time. You are better. So there are moments that you have to suffer. Then the results cannot be good, and we need them. They will be. I'm pretty sure of that because they know we will be. So in this time of games, I'm not talking win or losing. I'm talking be present, be who we are. Always we have been in the last years, and had the feeling that we are prepared. We are prepared to perform well at maximum our best. Otherwise, you cannot reach semi-finals against teams like Madrid.
Hi, Pep. Historically, this is the most difficult week of the season, really, with the schedule of the Wednesday night and then the Saturday game. We've spoken about how tough it is for the players, but how demanding is it of you as well? How do you find the time to prepare for a massive game on Wednesday and a massive game on Saturday?
I'm used. So
it's long days, sleepless nights.
It's better to be here than here. It's better to be in Wednesday, Saturday than don't be here. So I will not complain 1 second about that. So it's what it is. So say we have more days to prepare. Yeah, but it is what it is. So 24 hours a day is a lot. So you can find a way. You have a lot of people help you. Because what's important is to take the right decisions, and that is what you think more than the fact of work, because at the end we play last season against Madrid, last week we know each other, they know us, we know them. We have to be aware is make some surprises like Carlo has done in the first game, and right mentality and ready to suffer and ready to it's never end until we end, in a good way, in a bad way. So and always we had momentums in Etihad Stadium. So we had these our momentums, and hopefully extending as longer as possible. And in that way, always we can do it.
Hi Pep, can I ask you, Kyle Walker, back in the squad at the weekend, although he didn't play, Bernardo has just sat there and said, as the captain, he's so important to what you do, and he's pointed to those games where he's come up against opponents like Vinicius, like Mbappe, and how well he defends against them. What position is he in terms of his availability? Could he start, or is he
I'm
available
going to see the what I said the last 1 or 2 trains. He trains good. He feels some, but he feels good. His face, his mood, and I don't know from the beginning. I don't know on the bench. I don't know, but I think he will be with us tomorrow. And it's like Bernardo said, is incredible good news for many reasons. So, but today now at 4 we have the last training session and we will decide.
If he is available, how important is he in those matchups that Bernardo was talking about against those elite players?
Of course, it's important. So in Europe, the physicality is massive. Importantly, when you have to, at the end, football is how you challenge your opponent, and that attributes the quality from Kyle. Everybody knows it. It's special, but he was not in Bernabeu, and all the guys were exceptional, because in Bernabeu we had a big problem because Nathan was not there, Josko was until last minute, Kyle was not there, he should maybe have played with Josko there, left back John, and maybe Roddy central defender. So we had a big problem. Now today we are a little bit better. We arrive in a better positions to to switch some players and make some adjustment just in case we need it. So because they make a good effort. So it's important that Kyle and Nathan being in the bench, and they trained yesterday, and they feel good. After the training, I say, how you feel? Yeah, I feel good. That is a good news after we decide.
Hi, Pep. Jude Bellingham's been Real Madrid's best player this season. He's probably England's best player, wanted by all of England's top clubs. What does it say about him as a person to have the confidence to go to somewhere like Madrid, be their best player, and not maybe make the easy choice to come somewhere?
I think Bellingham shows just arriving. So playing a top club like Madrid, Barcelona, the other one is not easy to settle quick, and he settled down quicker. So from the beginning, the impact was huge in terms of goals, in terms of presence, and many things. Is at his age. So I think he feels and handles the pressure without a problem. Have a good, mentality, and he's an exceptional player. So what can I say? You have to control him. Take a look. What really he does.
Would you like to see him in England?
Sorry?
Would you like to see him in England?
I don't know. It's a question for him. I think he can for when he play national team in Wembley. So it's a question for him. I don't know.
Hi, Pep. Bernardo said earlier that he feels this Real Madrid side this season is stronger than the one you guys faced last season. Do you agree with that? And if so, what do you think about Real Madrid this season is better? What worries you about them this season?
Okay, maybe I would not say that I disagree with Bernardo, but I'm not completely agreeing neither. So last season Madrid has a really good, different ones, but Benzema he moved all the positions, and Luka Modric was playing more minutes, but Modric, just the few minutes he played was amazing in Bernabeu. So I think it's exceptional team last season, the previous one, this one. Madrid always has a good team. This is my feeling. I know when I said good things about Madrid, the people don't believe me in Madrid. When I said some jokes or whatever, the people always believe I am taking the piece. It's not about that. So when I was a football player, when I'm a manager, I always have a good opinion about the quality, the history of Real Madrid. I always have been that. What the people have to think about my comments is really, honestly, it's not my business.
David, whichever.
Hi, Pep. Bernardo was just talking about how the players are motivated to become the first English team to do the treble twice and win the Premier League 4 times in a row, back-to-back Champions Leagues. To what extent can you use that as motivation for the players? Because we saw in the Netflix documentary that you used the chance to create history as a motivational tool. Is that something you can draw on again, the chance to create fresh history?
I would like, I'm not going to say don't feel this to my players. When they feel it, I have a different opinion. We are far away from that hypothetical dreams. So we are in the final FA Cup, when we are 1 or 2 games left with, 3, 4, 5 points advantage, and we are already in final Champions League, I will start to think about that. But before game against Madrid, we are, you see yesterday Chelsea how strong they are on Saturday, and after, what is 2 points difference when they need to play? When I was 2 points down, Arsenal-Liverpool, I was thinking, we have to do our job. It's not over. Now we are 2 in front. It's not over. It's the same feeling I have the previous weeks when we draw against Arsenal, and the people say, no chance of the computer. I don't know the computer play right back or left back. I don't know how to discover that. When the computer say you don't have chance, and now you have chance, so nothing changed on me. So it's 6 games. We have a lot of difficult games, home and away with opponents. They have, both of them. And it's just 1 game at a time. A game at a time means Madrid tomorrow, what do you have to do to beat them, and a step by step. And when, honestly, I start to think in the treble when we beat United in the FA Cup final last season. And after I said, okay, 1 game, 1 game away to do something exceptional. But the success for me this season is we are there. So after win the treble, still being in that position with the 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, depend the finals, FA Cup or Champions League, being in contention to be there, it's heads off, it's chapeau, it's incredible. But at the same time, we are here, extend this chance 1 more week. So And this is what we try to do tomorrow and Saturday and next games.
Pep, when you played Real Madrid in the Champions League with Barcelona, particularly in 2011, I mean, there was so much noise off the pitch in those games. It was intense, toxic, extreme. Is it a relief almost now that it's just about the football? And in a way, does there feel less pressure on those games than you faced back in 2011?
Yeah, but it's what it is. So I want to tell you what it is. You could not control that time what happened. I cannot control what happened here. I can control here in front of you, my job, and the rest, not do it. Of course, Barcelona, Barcelona is so special for many, many reasons, for history. And when you play semi-final Champions League or this, it's normal. But it looks like a long time ago. We live it there, experience that. Now it's different. Yeah, of course it's different. But at the same time, it's a football game. They want to beat us. We want to beat them. And I know, I had the feeling that we will perform well. We are excited, happy, nervous a little bit. Have a mix of feelings before tomorrow. That is nice to have it. I said before your colleague, so it's better to be here than don't be. You know, it's a lot of games. Forget about it. In October, November, I complain a lot of games because the still is far away, but we are 1 month away, being in those competitions again after win 2 titles this season, 3 last season, at home, that we believe we can do whatever we can with incredible energy. With our people, we feel safe, we feel protect, we feel support, we know we can handle the momentums and we can do a lot of things in few times. And yeah, from the beginning, we are going for it. We're going. We have a game plan. I believe in that. Yeah, we go. Win or lose. We lose against Madrid. Shake hands. Congratulations. For sure, we'll deserve it. We try. We're going to play for the fact that we reach semi-final where we deserve it. I want to play because we deserve to be in semi-final. This is what I want. And for that, we know exactly what we have to do. We know it.
Last one in English, please, guys.
Yeah. Pep, hi. Bernardo said that we cannot compare this game, tomorrow night game, with last year's game. So I would like to know which way tomorrow night's game will be really different. And is this week the most difficult week for your team of the season?
No. Listen, if yesterday we play against Madrid, the game last season, we play today will be different. So not any game is completely the same that the last season. So of course we'll not be like last season. We know it. They learn, we learn. It's impossible. We know each other better, so we know it. But in the same times, we will try to do what you have to do, and it's the most difficult week. It's what it is. I've said before, I prefer, to play of difficult. Yeah, it is. But the guys or the teams cannot play that. It's not difficult, but they cannot play it. And it's nice to be here. Again, you had the chance to be for 4 years in a row semi-final Champions League. This is something exceptional for a club like Manchester City. Exceptional. So we have the chance to be, 4 years in a row semi-final with 2 finals. And this is the dream. This is the target. This is what we have to try to do.